Hi, good morning. Well, actually, it's technically it's kind of the afternoon. Actually, it's evening, but I decided to go old school with this. I haven't done one of my in bed vlog. I think for the past year, I've I've done them sitting in my chair actually with my green screen here. But I decided to do old school and do one laying down. Yeah, because I used to do them all this way, and I remember looking through all the like screenshots I used to do, and I said, "Oh my God, I should tell from my different haircuts and all that stuff." Just over the period of time that I did it, and it just looked so weird. And I think what I want to do is at least one day I'm gonna try to gather them all up and like put them in like a slide so you can see see the very you could tell from my haircut and all that stuff, and you know how my vlogs went through the years and stuff. And the only reason, like I said, I started doing these vlogs is because a YouTuber, I forgot his name. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on him, but he used to do a vlog, and I think he stopped doing. Unfortunately, I think he stopped doing vlogs and stuff. But he was a YouTuber. I think he lived in Arizona or somewhere, but he used to do these vlogs, and I used to really like them. So I said, you know what? Let me start doing it. I started doing them years ago, and now I'm up to like 500 and something. So you know, I've done them for years. So so let me go. I'm doing this way, since it's old school. Because actually today, I went to my sister and my nephew drove us. We went to two rehab places for my brother. I know I've talked about my brother, my oldest brother. He had a surgery on Monday to where he had the car accident, and he had his intestines that came out, and they literally put him back in. So he had a big scar there, and so they took some skin off his thigh, I think, and put it over the hole to so it could heal. And I know it's going to take a couple of weeks for it to heal. But anyway, but the main thing is my brother's on the fourth floor. He's out of the ICU, and he's on the fourth floor, and they're moving him into. He's doing rehab now, but they want to move him from the hospital to a rehab place so he can. So because technically my brother still can't really, he can't go to the bathroom by himself. He can't like get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I mean, he can slide into the chair from the if you put the bed the wheelchair next to the bed, he can slide off of it like that, but he can't really physically go to the bathroom. So they want to build him up, put him in rehab. And we met his caseworker at one of the rehab places. Um, like I said, me, my sister, and my nephew, and we visited that place. We visited two places, two rehab places for my brother, and my sister wants to visit more. The first place I really liked it was a couple, I think it was like 4 floors or something in it, and he showed us the rehab facility where he's going to build up his strength just so he can walk and all that stuff, and the places like the day room and all that stuff, and the food and stuff. And they took us all around to the facilities, and the woman was really nice, really helpful and stuff. So I really enjoyed that place. The second place, not so much. They're still, I guess, doing renovations on on the first floor, but she kind of gave us like a brief tour, not like the first one. The first place I really liked, and I think my brother would like it because she showed us there's places they can go outside. They have like so they're not restricted to the they showed us room. They got rooms for singles, rooms for 2 people, rooms even for 4 people, uh, and they have lockers and all that stuff. And they can, like I said, they have a day room, TV room, and they have. I think every Tuesday they have a salon. So if you want to get a haircut or stuff or shave, they can do that for you. And they have like a little outside terrace where you can go, and so you don't have to be stuck in your room or go to just go to the day room. You can actually go outside physically, and right now it's kind of cold, so excuse me, you don't do that. But when it gets warmer, you can like go outside and hang out on the terrace and all that stuff, and you can have your family members visit you and stuff. And she said they have barbecues in the back and stuff. So it looked really nice. I was really impressed by the first place that we visited, and it was nice. So after that, we did visited 2 places. Me and my sister and my nephew, we visited my brother in the hospital. We stayed there for a little bit, and some friends from his program, came to visit Pee Wee, and they stayed there for like I think they stayed there for like an hour talking BSing with my brother. And then my sister, she bought his clippers, so she, gave him a little, she touched up his hair, gave him a little buzz, because my brother's bald headed. And I think he got a haircut before, so the hair grows back. So my sister, she gave him a little clip job again. So, and I know my sister bought some. She bought some of that. I think it's called Fix-It for his teeth, that he can put his teeth in his mouth and stuff. So that was nice. So like I said, it was really nice that like I said, the rehab place, that first place that we visited, and I know my sister, she's going to get more information and stuff, and maybe go visit a couple more places before, and I guess they make a decision. But if it's up to me, like I said, that first place, unless these other places can top that first place, I think he should definitely go to. And it's closer to it's close to the hospital, which means it's closer to his house, because his apartment is like a little ways away from the hospital, a couple of blocks down from the hospital, and this place is a little, like towards the back of towards the back of the hospital on the other side. So yeah, it's kind of convenient. So that's the plan. I guess once my brother finishes healing and stuff, and I guess my sister, uh, we see these other places, and then I guess they're gonna make a decision, and then send my brother to the place, to this place, and he can stay there till he gets strong enough, and then they'll, do rehab with him so he can learn how to walk, and not walk, but get around and build his strength up so he can, by doing exercise, so he can learn to walk up the steps and stuff and do all that stuff again, so he can actually, go back to living in his apartment. Okay, because that's the whole goal. The goal is to get him to go to rehab and build up his strength so he can actually go back to, his apartment and stuff. And okay, so I did that. So we left at 10, like 10:30. My sister came and picked me up, and then I got back here around just before 3, and ran around and did so went to the supermarket, cleaners and stuff, and ran a few errands and stuff. And I'm gonna eat in a little bit, but I wanted to record this in bed vlog. And like I said, I'm doing it old school. This is like old school, and I like doing it. But usually, like I said, in the mornings, I try to sleep in on the weekends. I guess more than I used to, because I used to, and sometimes I would do my vlog not with this camera, with the web camera I'm using now. I used to do it with, take the tripod and put it here, and then put my phone on it, and then record it like that. I used to do that a lot as well. But I like this version of it. This is real old school. The phone thing was a little new school, but this is old school, filming it with my web camera and stuff. So there's that. Okay. What else was I going to say? Okay, so it's February. Okay. So this month is going quick. Well, January went a lot quicker than I thought it would. There's an animated show. I think Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm gonna check it out. I didn't even know it was out, or it was coming out. It's on Disney Plus. I think they dropped 2 episodes of it, so I may maybe probably tomorrow see if I think there's 2 episodes. I may download it and see if I can So that may be the next show that I'm going to react to. I was going to wait till actually Daredevil, which starts in March, and let that be the next Disney show I react to. But I may do a Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's an animated show, and I know I know a lot of people are kind of sick of Spider-Man, because you can only tell Spider-Man's origin 10 different ways. Okay, so sort of like the Batman thing too. And Spider-Man is that way because they're popular characters, so you get a lot of people who want to do their stories and stuff. So, but for the little bit I saw in the previews of it, actually it looks good. I know people were whining and complaining because I think they made Norman Osborn black, so of course the usual suspects are whining about it. But the show has already gotten renewed already for season 2, which shows you that people are watching it. And I've seen a few people actually react to it. So, again, there'll always be haters. Okay, so haters gonna hate. So that's what it is. Anyway, what I'm gonna say. I did, like I said, I put 6 videos on my other channel called Using the Pains last week. So that's a lot. But I am gonna do probably another video but it'll probably be me sitting in my chair actually, uh, and using the web camera and my green screen for that. Uh, like I said, I'm gonna see if a Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I think there's 2 episodes that they dropped. I think. Sorry about that. I think it's 2 episodes that they released dropped, and what I could do is just download it, and tomorrow I can film my reaction to it and maybe edit it. Maybe edit them and see what I can do with that. So I'll see. And of course, Captain America: Brave New World starts in 13 days. I'm definitely going to go see that. Captain America: Brave New World. Definitely want to see that. And of course, they dropped the trailer for Sinners. The trailer number 2 for Sinners, a Michael B. Jordan movie, which looks great with Haley Stansfield, Jack O'Connell's in there. A lot of good actors are in that. Definitely, see that. Michael B. Jordan plays twins, and Ryan Coogler, of course, directed it, and it looks really, really good from the second trailer. I know some people think maybe they spoiled too much, but I don't think they did. I think everybody knew that this was going to be about vampires and stuff, and 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 maybe the Haley Stanfield part, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they should have saved that. Although you could have probably kind of guessed that was going to happen, but I think there still are a few twists and turns and stuff to go with this movie and stuff. And I was thinking about a twist. What if this twist is like this? Like you see from the trailers, the second trailer, that it looks like Michael B. Jordan's one of the twins gets bitten, of course, and it looks like he's locked up, and the other twin, of course, obviously doesn't. And you see it's kind of like a face-off. You see, you saw in the first trailer, you see them line up, and they have like Molotov cocktails. It look like they're gonna throw those on the vampires. And it also looks in this trailer like Michael B. Jordan. He shoots a couple of people with the guns and stuff. Like the big guy, I forgot his name, Omar or something. I forgot his name, the actor, but because it looks like in the trailer from the trailers, like he's like the guy that at the door and stuff to let people in and stuff. And it looks like from this trailer that he gets bit and he becomes a vampire because you see in one of the quick shots in this second trailer that Michael B. Jordan shoots him. But then earlier, I think in the trailer, you see when the white people come along and they're talking about that we can play music and stuff, and you see people dancing, and then you see him dancing, and it looks like something's wrong with his face. I don't know if that's when Michael B. Jordan shoots him, and then it just looks like something's wrong with his face, but he's like dancing. So I don't know, because there's a shot too that you see in the first trailer. You also see in this trailer where you see a bunch of people walk towards like the barn and stuff where they're having that dance. So I don't know if those people I assume those people maybe are vampires that's been turned, and I guess maybe sometime during this, maybe they're gonna start playing music and dancing and all that stuff, which is just weird. It's weird enough. But I was thinking, what if for like a twist, since one of the twins becomes a vampire, gets bit and gets turned, what if the other brother, because it seems like also because in the beginning of the trailer you see them talk about we've been away for a while, and so it's looked like something like maybe they went away, okay, and then they came back to the town. But what if the twist, which is I know this is kind of a far out twist, but what if the other brother is a werewolf? Now the reason I say that, because it looks like this thing happens over a period of time. So what if when they first attack, the vampires attack and stuff, and they fight them back or whatever, and then, but it also looks like he's shooting them with guns and stuff, and I don't know if that's going to work. Obviously, vampires, bullets don't stop vampires, but what if he has knowledge and and it looks like one of those ladies is like a voodoo lady maybe, and maybe she knows that maybe the bullets they shoot them with, if they're laced with garlic or something, or holy water or something, maybe that'll kill the vampires. But what I'm saying, what if one of the brothers is a werewolf? That's kind of weird. But what if when the brothers left the town or something, they went their separate ways and they came back together? What if in their travels one of the brothers got bit? I know that's kind of far out, and maybe that's just me just trying to put more story onto it than it is, because I think as it is, it's probably going to be a simple enough story. With the black people having to fight off these white people that are turned into vampires and turn their other friends and stuff, and they have to fight them off. I think it'll be as simple as that, and him having to kill his brother who's been turned into a vampire. And I think this is so. I think it'll be as simple as that. But I thought that would be a nice twist that one of the brothers is a werewolf, and then he fights the other people, and then they all have to. Then it's the werewolves versus the vampires. That's a little underworld, a little too underworldly to me. I think I was just speculating, but and Haley Stansfield looks really good as usual. She looks even more sexy once she gets bit. but anyway, that's just me rambling about Sinners. But it looks good. I love that trailer. That second trailer is just again fantastic. Okay, so I think. Oh yeah, I rescheduled my dental appointment to the March 4th, so I'll have that, and I'm going to make my appointments for the dentist in the afternoon instead of in the morning. So I don't want to take off like the whole day. I'll just go to work, leave early, come home, drop my bag off, get on the bus, and go to the dentist. That way, I won't waste a day, full day. So I'm gonna try to have the dental appointments like at 3, in the afternoon, so that way I can just go to work and then leave early, so that way I don't waste the whole day and stuff, and still have time left at the end of the year. Like I said, I already took 2 days off because I was I got sick on that New Year's Day, and thankfully it was Thursday. I took that Thursday and Friday off, and I got better. And like I said before, my friend, he got sick, and thankfully the guy I work with, Mark, he didn't get sick. Even though the other guy, Gary, who works next door to us, he was sick. He got sick from his wife, and I know I've said it before. I said it before, I think in my last vlog, where he's done behind. And so, his wife got the flu and stuff, and she's throwing up, but he's sleeping in the same bed with her. So of course, naturally, he got sick too. Okay, and he basically took off like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, he took off 4 days because he got really bad. He said he lost his sense of appetite and all that stuff. But instead of him going to the doctor to get some antibiotics, because obviously if you're sick, you're losing your appetite and all that stuff. You got more than just the flu, more than just the cold. You probably got the flu, or you probably got pneumonia. Okay, which is probably what his wife had. Okay, and instead of him going to the doctor, maybe after the second day after you didn't feel better, that you were getting worse, you go to the doctor, go to the City Med place, and see the doctor. You tell him that you've been sick, your wife was sick, you got sick from her, and you start to lose your appetite, and you've been sick for a while now because he's been sick for a couple of days. And once it goes past 3 days, that's not a cold. That's either the flu or pneumonia or something else, or maybe even COVID, because he said he lost a sense of appetite. But so he basically waited till he came back to work on the Monday, and then he was off for the Tuesday, I think, to go see the doctor's appointment, and they gave him some antibiotics and stuff. But he basically wasted his time, and he got sick for no reason. Okay, your wife, like I told him, your wife is sick. Okay, why the hell would you sleep in the same bed with her? She's throwing up, and she's obviously got the flu. Okay, why would you sleep in the same room with her, in the same bed? You're an absolute idiot for doing that, because you got sick for no reason when you didn't have to. All you had to do was go. He has a couch in the living room. Grab your pillow and your blanket and sleep on the couch for a couple of days until your wife gets over her cold. Okay, why the hell would you get sick on purpose? It makes zero sense. Okay, the dumb logic that he had. I told him, I said, come on, this is so stupid. Okay, if your wife is sick, okay, why the hell would you sleep in the same bed with her? That makes zero sense. Okay, unless you wanted to get sick. Okay, but anyway, enough of that. My ramblings about that. What I want to say also. Yeah, I gotta buy another shirt because one of my dress shirts, has the little rep in the sleeve, and I don't know if I can get that fixed. Maybe I'll ask the guy I should have asked the guy. Uh, I should have asked the guy when I took my shirts to the cleaners if there's any way to fix this. The slight tear that's in the thing. I don't know if you can put a patch on it or something, because it seems like a waste to waste the shirt. But I'll ask him. The next time I go to the cleaners next Saturday, I'll take that shirt with me and ask him, is there a way to fix it? But in the meantime, I'm gonna order another shirt from Amazon. But I'm gonna take that shirt with me. I should have took it with me when I went to the cleaners a couple of hours ago and asked them if it's possible to get that. Oh yeah, and the Super Bowl is a week from tomorrow. Now I know my brother was talking about us coming to the. I'm not. I'm not coming to the hospital, Pete. I got to work the next day. Okay, I'm not coming to the hospital to watch Super Bowl with you. Okay, I know he probably would like us to do that, but my brother, again, like I said, my brother has plenty of friends. Okay, he could actually have them come and chill and hang out with him to watch the Super Bowl. I think last year, me and my other brother we went to my sister's house because my sister and her husband had went to Jamaica, so he had the house basically to himself. So it was me, him, and me and my two younger brothers. We watched the Super Bowl at his house. We ate. I think we ordered a big pizza. And we ate that, and we watched Super Bowl there. So, but this year, because I think uh, President's Day was like the next day, so I don't think we had to go to work. I think. Oh man, getting that wrong. For some reason, I think it was, but I know this year President's Day I think is on the wait a minute, 9th. I think what is President's Day? Hold on, let me see. When is President's Day? Hold on, hold on. Let's see. Let me close that. Let's see. Presidents. Oh wait, hold on. President Day 2025. Yeah, February 17th. Yeah, it is February 17th this year. So, uh, so yeah, President's Day is so we got a 3-day weekend there. So, but no, as much as I love my brother, but I'd rather stay in my house and watch the Super Bowl. Like I said, last year I was able to go to my brother's house because it was, like I said, my sister and her husband had went to Jamaica, so he had the house to himself. So we just ordered the pizza and we went and watched it there on her big screen there, and it was nice. We had a good time and stuff and got home. So, but this year I think I'll probably stay home and watch it on my big TV, big screen TV, and watch it here. Okay, so oh yeah, and I was right with my predictions about the Super Bowl. I said, because I remember what I said. I said that I thought that the Washington had a nice run and all that stuff, but I thought Philly was going to win and stuff. And then I also said about the Kansas City Buffalo game. I said if the game is close, okay, Patrick Mahomes is going to figure out a way to win. And I meant that. I meant to what I said, and I thought too that the Bills had to keep scoring. They could not stop scoring, and unfortunately for them, they kept the game close instead of like pouring on the points, and the game was close. And then of course Patrick Mahomes and he pulled it out. He got that fourth down, and then of course the Bills I know they tried their version of the tush push and didn't work. Although I did think Josh Allen did make that first down, that one play that they say he did, and I thought he definitely did, and that kind of changed the whole game. But like I said before, anytime the games are close, forget about it. They're not going to win, and unfortunately, again, they lost. So now we have the rematch of Super Bowl from 2 years ago. Like I said, as a Giant fan, New York Giant fan, I root. I can't stand Philly. I can't stand the Phillies. I really can't stand the city of Philadelphia, to be honest. But I would want to say, Saquon Barkley to win, just because I would like him because he used to be a Giant, and letting him go was one of the biggest mistakes the Giants ever made. And he's a nice guy, so I would like him to win. I don't have anything against Patrick Mahomes. He's an all-time great quarterback and stuff. And one day he may break Tom Brady's record because I think long as him and Andy Reid are together, they're always going to put out a quality product. So he may break Tom Brady's record. But I would just like to shake things up because, and again, because the Chiefs are becoming sort of like the evil empire, although not people don't really hate them, but people are getting sick and tired of having the same team all the time in the Super Bowl. You like to mix it up a little bit. So for that reason alone, I want Saquon Barkley to win, just so he can have a ring because I think he's a good guy, and I hate the fact that we let him go. The Giants let him go, and he went. Of course, obviously, he went to Philly, and he's had a great season and stuff, great playoff and stuff. And so, just because of that, because other than that, I can't. Like I said, I can't stand the Phillies. I really can't stand the Phillies. And I just can't. I don't hate the Eagles as much as that. I just. But Saquon Barkley, I make an exception for him because he's a good guy, and I would like to, for him to get a ring. That would be nice for him to do that. Okay, and so for that reason alone, but either way, I think the Super Bowl is going to be exciting because I think the Eagles' defense is a lot better than it was 2 years ago. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be good. I definitely think the Chiefs' defense is a lot better than it was before. And remember, that last game, Super Bowl game was 38-35. Okay, that was a close game. And if Jalen Hurts didn't fumble that ball, which led to a score, the Eagles might have won. But Jalen Hurts had a good Super Bowl. He actually played very well in that Super Bowl. But they lost. The defense gave up too many points to the. So I would definitely like to see a nice, exciting game back and forth. But like I said, just because it's Saquon Barkley, I would like him to win just because of that, because I like him. Okay, not that if the Eagles win, like I said, if the Chiefs win, like I said, there's no skin off my teeth. Like I said, my team is the Giants. So but I would just like Saquon to win because he used to be a Giant and all that stuff. But anyway, I think we're gonna get an exciting Super Bowl, and I think that's about it. Okay, so I am going to do another video for my Paul's Views and Opinions channel, but again, I'm going to film that, standing up with the green screen. And like the Amazing Spider-Man, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated show, I'm going to see if I can download, I think it's 2 episodes, download those and see if I can watch those tomorrow, okay? Because again, no football tomorrow because, the Super Bowl, get that week between, so I'll have time tomorrow. I can, film my reactions to that. Okay, so there you go. So I think that's it. So look for, oh yeah, and I may do a video about the whole Warner Brothers getting sued by the Schuster family and my feelings on that. Okay, so I think that's it. So anyway, hope everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. Okay, and it was like when I was left this morning, it was kind of snowing lightly, but it didn't stick, and then it went away after a while. But anyway, have a good weekend. Stay safe. Be well. In the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. My Patreon's only $5 a month, over 200 videos on there. You get 5-minute previews of all the content that I have on there. Again, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man should be going up on there as well. And I think that's it, right? And also, I have a link down below to my merchandise store. And what you see, I'm wearing one of my shirts, my baseball shirt. So if you can see that, yeah, Trepacer, there it is. I decided to put that on for my vlog. So if you follow the link, it'll take you to my store where I sell hats, t-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, and the like. And I know I keep saying I'm going to buy a hoodie, but I keep procrastinating. But I am definitely going to do it now. You know why? Because I have to order a shirt, dress shirt. And since I'm going to order that, I can either order the Superman Legacy or Superman movie hoodie, or one of the hoodies from my store for myself. So I gotta say, I think I may buy the Superman hoodie just because, Superman. Or although I probably should buy a Superman T-shirt with the with the logo on it, and then buy the hoodie with my logo on it. I'll decide. Either way, I'm going to be ordering something because I have to order the dress shirt due to my other shirt having the hole in the in the sleeve there. So okay, so that's it. Okay, also okay, so follow the link. It'll take you to my store. Also, have a link to, so please also give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I'm uploading content to this channel. And this is Trepacer saying so long, and take care.